streaming. Put you over here. Oop, well, whatever. And I have to. There we go. Hey. Oh, I didn't realize I was live. Hey, what's up, YouTube? Gemini. I thought I had to press live one. Dang it. All right. Whatever. What's up, YouTube? Gemini Johnny back again with another compilation of some of the weirdest, creepiest, and most unexplained TikToks I can find. And today we're live. And I intend to start doing this every Sunday. So plan on being here every Sunday. Usually at 4:15. I got plans later. So did it a little early today. But yeah. I didn't really have any announcements, and I probably should have thought of that before I went live. I usually pause and think of what I want to say here. But I guess we'll just jump right into the videos. But first, let me say hi to the chat, because I know there's some people already here. Let's see. Roka's RC Mania. I think I'm saying that right. Rokazers, whatever. Hey, looking forward to. Hey, glad to have you here. Thanks for being here. And we got Phoenix Will Rise. What's up, family? Patty Leave It. Thank you for being here. Legendary supporter, OG, and Debbie McCain. Speaking of OG, thank you for being here. And Jack Allen, what's up? Thank you. I'm in. Hi, all. Oh, I thought you were saying Hawaii all at first. I thought you were saying you were from Hawaii. I was like, oh, that's cool. But hi, Jack. Yeah, happy Easter, everyone. I know I kind of planned to start doing live streams this week and didn't really realize it was Easter until like a couple of days ago. So thanks for spending some of your Easter with me. As always, when I do these live streams, I'm kind of, working on the fly. So if there's any issues with the audio, any issues with the TikToks, the visuals, if it's lagging, glitching out, let me know in the chat so that I can try to address it, and we'll go from there. Other than that, thank you all for being here, and I guess we'll go ahead and jump right in. Let me get over to my TikTok. Oh yeah, this one. So this one's not. I mean, it's creepy, but not in like a normal paranormal weird kind of way. This is Confessions of an Uber driver, and this guy is unks_confessions on TikTok. But this is certainly creepy, so we'll check it out. All right. Oh. Same. Oh, is there no sound? All right, hold on. Man, we had this problem last time. I wonder if I can remember how to fix it. Is my sound still working? My mic still working? It's just not the sound of the video, right? I'm gonna leave it playing. Let me know. We'll watch this again, don't worry. But I'm gonna leave it playing and let me know when the audio starts, or if it starts. Let's do this.
Just get your families in line. If you can, try to put things together to manage at least a minimum of 6 months.
Right, we'll start this over so we don't ruin anything.
When I pick my passengers up, I let them talk. And if it involves me, I'm going to jump in it. This one didn't involve me. This is that one time I'll jump right in on the conversation.
Let me say hi to everybody in the chat while I try to fix this. What's up, Cash Hole? Thank you for being here.
Picked up an elderly white couple in their mid.
Little Lucid Lana, thank you for being here. All right, we got it. Okay, I'm going to start talking through them. All right, I'll start him up one more time. All right, my bad. Got it figured out. Hey, like I said, when
I pick my passengers up, I let them talk. And if it involves me, I'm going to jump in it. This one didn't involve me. This is that one time I'll jump right in on the conversation. And I think y'all might want to stick around and hear this motherfucker through. I picked up an elderly white couple in their mid to late 70s. Well, the fuck to do. When I say well to do, we ain't talking hundreds of thousands. I'm pretty sure in the upper millions. Trust me on this.
I'm live.
They were here in New Orleans conducting business. In other words, getting rid of businesses that they own. Finalizing that shit. On their way to California. I just dropped them off the airport. To finalize the last properties they own in this country. How do I know? They on there talking to their daughter. She's in London on her way to Canada to dispose of whatever business they got going on out there. So now Unc is a little curious. I'm curious as a motherfucker. So I just asked her, listen, I don't want to get in y'all business, but is something going on? I said, I know we talking about the war and all of this, and I hear y'all flying around getting rid of stuff. The wife didn't say nothing, but she looked at her husband, he looked at her. The man told me, he said, listen, all I can tell you is this here. Just get you and your family together. I said, sir, listen, I hear this on TikTok. I hear it all the time. I said, I know prices are going high. That man said, this ain't got nothing to do with prices. Just get your families in line. If you can, try to put things together to manage at least a minimum of 6 months to take care of you and your family. So I said, is it going to be that serious? That man told me, what's your worst nightmare? What's the worst thing you ever thought could happen to you? That's why I can't think offhand. He said, anything that you ever thought was the worst could happen to you, put that 10 times that amount. He said, listen,
I don't know if he knows how messed up my brain is.
To scare you. And I don't want you to be afraid because there's no reason to be afraid. What's going to happen is going to happen. Now, I'm listening to this man telling me this shit. And he said, but, sit your ass, just get you and your family in line. So, I'm telling everybody out here, some shit is going on. Because these people here, trust and believe me, if y'all would have saw them, you know I'm not bullshitting about these. These motherfuckers is up there some fucking way. I don't know what the fuck they do. But I do know they getting rid of shit for a reason. And when that man told me a minimum of 6 months to get my shit lined up for that little time, guess what? A minimum of 2 motherfucking years. My shit is gonna be lined up. I don't give a fuck if you call me paranoid or hallucinating. I'm following motherfucking suit, and I think y'all need to do the same thing.
Well, I probably should have known better than to start with Unc's video, because I'm pretty sure that just got this demonetized immediately, but it's all good. Yeah, that's terrifying. Take it with a grain of salt, obviously. This guy, again, is Unks_confessions on TikTok. Take it with a grain of salt. You know, he didn't really provide any proof. He could just be saying that. I don't know why you would lie to people like that. That's kind of rude. But, you know, back to the whole, like, 10 times worse than your worst thing that could happen to you. I don't think that guy knows how imaginative I am, because I think it might be like 2 times for me, 2 times worse or something, you know? Yes, Tokimon, I am live. And thank you to Lucid Lana as well for being here. I'm going to try to start doing this every Sunday. So my normal, usual 4:15 posting time is the time I'll probably usually do this. Today we went a little early because I'm going to catch a movie later. But yeah, thanks for being here. I have risen. Just kidding. I'm joking. Jokes. Shouldn't have said that.
What's your most terrifying paranormal experience? I'll go first. Mine was about a year ago. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning, and I wake up and I think I hear one of my kids yelling for me. So I like lay here for a minute trying to come to my senses, and I hear it again. And it sounds like my 5-year-old, and he's saying, hey, mommy, can you come here? I need you. And I'm like, hey, buddy, what's going on? Because it sounds like he's like right outside my bedroom door, and it's cracked like this much, but I can't see him, but I can see that it's dark. And he says, I need you. I had a bad dream. And I say, okay, buddy, you know, just come on in here and lay down with me. We'll snuggle, and you can just sleep in here with me the rest of the night. And he goes, no, I need you to come here. And I'm thinking, okay, this is kind of weird because this is the kind of kid, he does not like the dark. If he needs me, he comes running in here at night and gets right in bed. So I just say, okay, buddy, just come here. And he keeps arguing and getting angrier and angrier. And eventually it gets to the point where he is outside the door, screaming, hitting the door, throwing a fit, but the door never moves. Like, it's already open. It doesn't ever move. So finally I'm like, okay, I'm coming. I'll be right there. And I go to sit up. And when I put my hand down, I put my hand down on my 5-year-old. He was already in bed with me.
Ooh.
So whatever that was, as soon as I touched him, it stopped. Whatever it was trying to lure me out of my room into the dark by myself at 3 a.m.
Oh, thank you.
It was horrifying. What's your most terrifying paranormal?
Yeah, that's creepy. Yeah, I've never had any kind of paranormal experiences that intense. I think I've talked about most of my paranormal experiences on here. My mom has had better paranormal experiences than I have, and I do someday want to tell her stories on here, but I gotta talk to her about that and how we would do that. Yeah, new age coming. And God trust, bring it on. Yeah, man. You know, whatever's been running the show so far hasn't been doing a great job. So I think I could probably do a little bit better, at least. You know, because I took the lessons to heart that the religions taught us. You know, but I digress.
Guys, I think we found a finger, like, in this hole.
Oh well. If we were monetized, we're not going to be for long. Oh.
And I still don't want to.
Guys, I think we found a finger.
What?
Like in this hole.
I think it's a stick.
Guys,
I don't think they would be able to have this on TikTok if it was a real finger. She's arsenic peroxide on TikTok. I just do things and post it here. Let me see. Let me just look real quick, see if I can see if she has an update. Yep. All right.
So my sister and I were taking a walk around this vacation property and she noticed it first. She was like, girl, I think there's a finger buried here. So I look at it and I was like, 100% that's a finger. So we ran inside and we were like, God, there's a finger in the yard. And my cousin comes out and he looks at it and he agrees with us. But then he's like, actually, I don't think that's what that is. So that's when he gets a stick and he starts poking at it, trying to tell us what he thinks it is. And we're not convinced. But anyways, he eventually unburies it, and the next video is the reveal of the finger.
And I still don't want to touch it. I think it's like, that's like the center bit of wood.
oh,
And
you're
that's
right.
some
You're
bark
right.
on
It's
top of
definitely
it.
a root.
For nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a stick. All right. YouTube terms and services. We're good. We're good. It's a stick.
Just a root that looks a lot like an actual human finger.
That's
Case
crazy.
closed. No true crime documentary coming this way. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, that would freak you out, wouldn't it, if you found that? Ah, but what a relief once you pulled it out and realized it was gross. Lucid Lana, yeah, I love hearing people's paranormal stories. If you ever want to send it in, I can always bring back like the mail. I don't know. I always wanted to do like a mailbag type of thing, and I used to give out my email, but nobody ever really sent much in. So a couple people did, and I think we read them on a thing. But yeah, I do want to do something with like user stories someday. So if you ever want to write those up and send them in, let me know. All right, next video. That was funny. Oh, I'm just on her page
Guys,
now.
I think we.
All right, here we go. We moved in 1 week and found this after the owners moved out their stuff from garage. Okay. That's my. How are we over here? Good.
It's just a garage. It's just a garage. Yeah.
This is right.
This is stuff that's really weird.
Authorized person only. Hmm. It looks like they had like some kind of home laboratory or something. Only authorized person, or authorized person only again. With duct tape, very official.
Oh God, sorry. It's okay.
Well, that looks like, I could be wrong, maybe somebody in the chat would know better, but that looked like pool like equipment. So I wonder if they have a heated pool.
Oh, I love
Yeah, it's just saying pool. Sped this part up because it's just me looking for a light switch. Oh, that's not good. Or maybe.
I don't feel like yes, a chocolate. I think they spilled coffee or something. It could be coffee. Maybe they spilled the whole coffee.
Ooh, big scary bathroom. What's with the hooks? Seems like coat hooks. I mean, like, I don't know, maybe they don't want the people that come over to swim in their heated pool to be down there messing with their man cave and heated pool equipment. But when you put creepy music over it, it makes it creepy. Also, oh, what was that at the end? Also found this hook wet.
It's really dirty.
On the ceiling. Which, I literally have one of those hung up in the backyard for my punching bag, so that's also not that crazy. I don't know, it seems like they had like this little extra space down there and they made use of it and put in a bathroom. I don't know, I don't think it's that crazy. But, you know, I could be wrong. Lana said I used drawing and writing to channel. Very messy. Huh. Oh, I bet it makes for some cool art though. That's cool. Beyond Blessed, what's up, homie? Thank you for being here. Yeah, happy Easter. Thank you all for being here. Yeah, I'll probably repeat myself a few times, but I do plan on starting to do these creepy TikToks as a live stream on Sundays, and they will be usually at 4:15, and they'll be for however long we go that day. But yeah, thank you for being here. All right, let's get to the next one.
Something that my grandfather said a long time ago that always gave me the creeps. My grandfather was a lot of things. He was a preacher, a Vietnam War veteran, and he was also a pedophile and a Freemason. There's always been this conspiracy theory rabbit hole that
Funny how
like
so
people
many
were
of the
being eaten
Freemasons
and
are.
kids were being taken and adrenochrome and all that stuff. Like I grew up hearing it from my parents because my parents were big conspiracy theorists. But my grandfather was a Freemason and he worked his way up really high. There's like ranks in Freemasonry.
First of all, that's really hilarious to have a Freemason father and be like major conspiracy theorist. Like, don't ask your dad, bro. Like, what do you mean you're a conspiracy theorist? You should know.
So you work your way up into Freemasonry, and like based on the rings, you can tell how high up in the rank they were. When my grandfather got moved up in the ranks, there was like an initiation, and he said that whatever he saw there was so bad that he moved states. He moved 1,500 miles away, and he left Freemasonry. It's really hard information to find out there, but if you look very deeply, a lot of the old Freemasons used to do rituals. Whatever he saw scared him. Like, it scared him deeply to his core for the rest of his life. He never told anybody exactly what he saw, but he was a pedophile and he had unalived people in the war, so it had to have been pretty bad. Something that my grandfather said a lot.
Damn. Well, I was gonna say he probably saw like the, I don't know, because nobody knows, right? But there are people online that claim to be knowers that say things about what goes on in the side of those clubs. I know at the lowest levels, as like a regular just, initiation thing, they do mock sacrifices. And it's a little play that they put on to, I don't know, something about the original days of the Freemasonry and some crap like that, that some guy got killed for his beliefs. And so they reenact that as a mock killing. But it's basically a mock sacrifice. And I don't know, that's what they do at the lowest levels of the club. Like, what do you think they're doing in, I don't know, Bohemian Grove and at the Bilderberg Group and at the World Economic Forum and at the USIA and at the, I don't know, we could just keep going, Yeah, Lana, the Freemasonry does have like women's chapters now. It's interesting. I don't know. I used to think I've gone every which way on all the like adult frats or whatever you want to call them, like the Freemasons and even to the Skull and Bones and like all these clubs that every single president seems to belong to for some reason. And I used to, like, originally when I found out about them, I was like, oh, this is the secret. They're running the world. This is what's happening. But then I was like, oh, they at some point probably had some political power and probably made some things in history go a certain way. And they probably did some things that enacted some change for everyone. But I don't think they're really running the world. And then it got to the point where I believe that they were kind of just a joke these days. Like, if you know about them, they're probably not really running the world. Then the whole, like, TPUSA celebration funeral thing happened, and I've never been more convinced that if they're not practicing the occult, they certainly want people to believe they are. That's all I really want to say about that. What's up, Artemis Nectar? Another OG in the chat. Appreciate you being here. Same deep diving influence. Everyone has them. Yeah, that's true. I mean, to an extent, except I think influence as a thing is like people letting people have influence over their lives, I think is starting to die out a little bit. I think people are starting to realize that this like parasocial relationship we build with celebrities and thinking that they know us nearly as well as we know them, I think that's starting to die out. Or maybe I'm just off of the internet more than ever these days, but I don't know. Guess we'll see. I say as I'm trying to build a YouTube channel and to have lots of subscribers and have an influence base. Hey, thank you. I try to be the man. I mean, I don't try. I don't know. I just thank you though. I appreciate you tuning into my content. Why would someone projecting to be an occultist to be lying? For optics mostly. So if you're okay, let's take two situations. One is that the occult is real. One is that the occult is not real. If the occult is real and they're using magical practices and all of these things to achieve their power, then the situation, in my opinion, would be that they've achieved enough power so far that they don't really care if you know that they're practicing occult and magical practices anymore. They don't really care if you know that they're like, obviously we just came out with 3 million documents that say that they're eating babies and nobody seems to give a crap. So obviously they don't really care about what we know that they do behind closed doors anymore. So that would be that situation that the occult is real. If the occult is not real and they're pretending to be like, do all of this stuff, then I guess I could see a couple situations. One, they're trying to mock it and the people that do practice it and believe in it, or two, they're trying to scare people that do believe in it and practice it, and or probably not practice it because those people would know that they're faking it, but the people that believe in it but don't practice it, then you're trying to scare them by thinking, oh, we have these magical powers, we sacrifice kids to Baal so that he can let us have the power. Like, either way, there's plenty of reasons why you would fake that, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but if you go back and watch the the celebration, whatever you want to call it, that they did at Glendale, Arizona Cardinals Stadium, couple things didn't line, and I won't go into this. We'll get back to the videos here in a second. But no, I agree, Eltro 4746. I agree the occult is 100% real. And I used to be wishy-washy about it, but now I have a lot of respect for it, and in the sense that I believe it's real. And yes, to Lana's point, I think each religion is fighting for control. I think right now we're seeing some of the like Jesuits in control and people that are trying to enact a holy war. And, but yeah, again, we're getting into, I didn't mean to get into conspiracy stuff. It's the thing, it doesn't even feel like conspiracy anymore. That's why I don't do these videos anymore, because nothing feels like a conspiracy. It all feels like it's just really happening. All right, I lost my train of thought, but I'm going to get back to the videos, because, yeah. Took a wrong turn. What the? Oh, it's a rabbit. Happy Easter? My bad, y'all. That's divine timing. I'm sorry, but you're gonna tell me there's not a creator of some sort that made this happen? You made me save this video for Easter.
Stalker weirdo!
Why is it's like coming out of my computer instead of my headphones? Hold on. There we go.
Jeremy! What the heck? I'm never gonna go at it.
Let's throw back to when my friend's dad scared us when something scarier was happening.
Stalker weirdo!
What? Oh, the car. They were.
Jeremy!
I think they were calling the car a stalker weirdo, and then that guy was like getting out of the car, but then their dad was back behind their parked cars to scare them. I don't know.
What the heck?
I don't know. Kind of lame and boring. I'm over it. Oh, these are creepy. I've been seeing a lot of these, and hey, just be aware of your surroundings, because there's, as we all know, there's a bunch of creeps out there that aren't paranormal or unexplained at all. They're just, I mean, I guess it's a little unexplained why you would act like this, but these are real life human creeps, not spooky creeps. When a random man is walking past your door all night.
Moving up and down again. Men go mad with
I did have one of these that I don't know if it made it into the final cut. I think I actually took it out because of the explanation of it, but there was a video like this of somebody's apartment stairwell that was like in front of their door, and their neighbor would come out in the middle of the night, like 3, 4, 5 in the morning, and walk like really creepily down the stairs and then slam the bottom door over and over, like the entrance and exit to the building. And it turned out they ended up like investigating a little bit and like went and talked to the neighbor, and he had I shouldn't say really bad, but he had like some kind of mental issues that would keep him up at night and cause insomnia, and something about that would make the whatever go away. And so then I felt bad, and I didn't want to really put that in there. But there's a bunch of these these like creepy guy videos going around from like Ring doorbells. Whole other side topic about Ring doorbells, but they work with the government and send all your data straight to Palantir. But I digress. I keep digressing. I gotta stop. But there was another one of these where the guy was like creeping behind the lady opening her own door, and then he like bum rushed her and tried to push her into the door. And I don't know, it's just creepy. Just be aware of your surroundings. Maybe keep some mace, a knife on you, you know? Not that you want to like have to hurt people, but it's you or me, bro, you know? Happy Easter, Pixie Dust. Sorry, I can't talk, but thank you for being here. Appreciate you tuning in. All right, get back to the videos.
How much money would they have to pay you to jump
$0.
in this water
There's
and
nothing you
swim
can pay me.
under this shark mural that looks like it's in the water as well?
The amount
and go all the way through that
doesn't
tunnel.
exist in dollars that
Keep
are
in
on this
mind,
planet.
2 people actually ceased living operations going through that tunnel by sharks.
What?
You see this 1916 up there? That's when it happened. And this is actually what inspired the Jaws novel that became the films. This is the Matawan Man-Eater Tunnel, and it was painted on there to commemorate 2 people that unfortunately lost their lives going through that tunnel by sharks in the summer of 1916.
It's a hell of a commemoration.
They all know my account, and I'm just scared of the mural itself and the fact that you can see the underside of the mural and it looks like a giant shark all put together. Also, that looks like still water. I don't like that at all. The full story of this thing is actually super fascinating, so let me know if you want me to go further into it, and I absolutely will. But y'all know me, my account is mostly about like creepy looking things, not about history lessons, but I will absolutely go into it if you want me to. I just need to know if I'm the only one scared of this, and I would never get in that water, even if there are no sharks. I'm just
I don't think it's
scared of the mural.
I don't think it's still water. It looks like it, but it looks like it's probably moving back in the back somewhere. But yeah, no, I don't like murky water, dude. I don't like big bodies of water at all. I don't really like going in the ocean. There's too many things that can grab you and sting you and eat you. And yeah, I mean, I guess I would rather go in a creek or something where you only have to worry about like snakes and leeches versus like everything that's in the ocean. But yeah, no, I don't think I would swim into it, especially knowing the history of it. Why not paint a nice like sun or something to commemorate the people that got attacked by a shark? Why you gotta paint a shark? Like, you think of those people that are haunting that area and they see that, they're like, hey, could we have picked, literally anything else? Right. Guys, I think I drove a little too far. Oh, this looks like that. What's that movie? I always forget the name of it. Cash, drop it in the chat. What was that movie called? We do gotta stop with this, like, this is literally, do you guys remember Weeds? This is the theme song. Little boxes on the hillside. That's what this reminds me of. This is dystopian as crap. I read the book about the 1916 shark attacks. It was wild. Oh, that's crazy. I know. Where did I miss it? Where's that location? I watch way too much creepy ocean videos, and I know that most everything in the ocean can and probably, that's how I feel. Like, just seen too many things. I don't even need too many things. There's sharks. There's a giant freaking fish with razor sharp, hundreds of razor sharp teeth that will rip you apart and likes the taste of your body. So that's enough for me. I don't need to know. Jellyfish, that alone would be enough for me. There's this weird thing we don't fully understand that is gelatinous, but also can kill you, some of them, and some of them can just sting you, and it just really hurts really bad. No, I'm good. I don't want anywhere near that. I don't want any opportunity for that. I technically got stung by a piece of a jellyfish, but that should still hurt. Yeah, I get it. Still water for sure is more scary than the ocean, I guess. But I'm thinking like a moving creek, like clear water. Like I can't do murky creeks. I don't do lakes anymore. I did those when I was a kid and I almost drowned in one. So yeah, I don't mess with New Jersey 1916. Thank you for that, Pixie Dust. Yeah, I don't mess with the murky water is really, like, if I can see through it, I guess I'm a little more okay with getting in it, but oh, and that this girl back here, by the way, she was Jordie, Jordie, by the way. I meant to say that. Oh, the Matawan. Yeah, she says it in her thing. Matawan Man-Eater. Yeah, you're right. It did start with an M. All right, so that one. SOS Morse Code House in Plainfield, Illinois. I don't know Morse code. Not gonna pretend like I do. Oh, this is from like January, but there was a woman. The top comment says, "My husband said he's gonna check it out. Today is Wednesday. We live 40 minutes away. My adult son, him and my adult son are gonna take a little road trip, see what they can find." But I don't think she ever posted anything. So yeah, if anybody knows about this creepy house giving Morse code in Plainfield, Illinois. It looks like kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Is Plainfield like rural? They have a grain silo in the back? Some kind of water tower or something? I don't know. That's creepy. The house was debunked. Saw it on another streamer's site a while back. Oh, that's lame. I was thinking, like, if I'm putting a Morse code signal out to the world, I'm not putting it on my floodlights at the front of the house where everybody can see it. I'm gonna probably do it in a window or something. So, yeah. I can't do lakes or oceans, creeks, small river. Yeah, I feel that. All right. Well, that one's debunked. Thanks for that. Appreciate you. See, this is why I like live streaming, because we can together decide these are debunked and just move on instead of thinking about it for too long. Yeah, this one, I did watch a little bit of this one already, and this might be in a little more conspiracy theory land, but I have my own little, yeah, whatever, I'm gonna watch a video. This means this was just another experiment as well. That one's...
Well, you don't know me.
Well, there's a pretty simple explanation for this, and it's, you know, mostly Ozempic, but also the buccal fat removal that some celebrities are doing, which, please, for the love of God, do not do that. And so all those celebrities are going to regret that so much in, like, 5 years, the buccal fat thing. Not necessarily the GLP ones, but... Yeah, no, just like, yeah, I'm pretty sure she had it done. But also, I think it's just her eyebrows look weird, so people are like, oh, she looks so weird. I don't think she looks that much different, to be honest. But hers, I believe, that's gotta be, you know, Ozempic, right? Yeah, that one, that's a whole thing. Yeah, the Wicked set, yeah, sad. I don't know. I hope they get healthy, because, yeah, it's a little... scary. It's getting a little scary. And then yeah, like peptide or whatever, GLP-1s, Ozempic. I don't know about Selena Gomez. She might have actually sold her soul. Who knows? All right, let's bring the sound back up. Oh, let's check the chat. They all look so much older now regardless. Whatever they're doing is only making them look worse. Yeah, I agree. It's not great. They definitely look like they had more life to them, like, prior to doing it. And, you know, I have mixed feelings about GLP-1s, and because, like, I'm not an expert, obviously, and I say, hey, if we've found something that can help people live healthier lives, that's a great thing. But I also know that there's no magic pill, you know, like, everything has its side effects, everything has its cost. That's like, that's not like a medicine rule. That's like the nature of reality rule. There's not much that you can do that doesn't have some kind of effect and some kind of price in some form to pay. And when you have something like that and you're dealing with your health and the insides of your body that you can't really see, but you're feeling better because you're losing all this weight, it's just like, I don't know. I guess we'll see. I know it is like fairly safe because it's been used for whatever, for diabetes for a long time, but it's definitely not spam, darling. No, she's just commenting on the, or they, yeah, she just commenting. Yeah. But hey, spam away. I don't care. Yeah, that's the whole point of doing these live streams. I'm trying to see you guys. I want to talk to you guys. So yeah, if you, I meant to say it at the beginning, but if you guys have topics you want to see me check out on TikTok or like specific videos or anything, drop it in the chat and I'll try to find it and we can watch it all together. I was looking at the chat and see. But yeah, drop it in the chat.
I think I see something looking at me through that window. I might be a little, but I think I see something looking at me through that window. I might be a little.
He looks like a little goober. Yeah, obviously this is probably fake. But ZK004 underscore 004. So he was like before 007. That's pretty cool.
I need everybody to stop scrolling and watch this video. This is
Seems like it'll be another PSA.
This is not my normal kind of video, okay? Usually I'm very lighthearted, but I need everybody to know what just happened to me for real. Today is Monday, January 12th, 2026, okay? I'm on the way home from school. I go to university about an hour away. I make the commute every day. So it's about 10 p.m. I just got into town. I stopped at my local convenience store right by my house because I want to get a beverage before I go to sleep tonight. Like, I just want to have a cooler, you know, wind down a little bit, watch some TV. Normal thing to do. It's probably about 10:05. I walk into the convenience store, and as I walk in, there's a white older guy, and he looked a little bit disgruntled, okay, a little bit disheveled, and he's yelling at the guy at the counter. I don't know what he was yelling about, something about the total of his bill or something, I'm not sure. And, you know, I always say something whenever I see somebody mistreating a worker, because I've been the worker, okay? I work customer service, I know how that is, but something in me, my gut, was just like, hey, Kira, just shut up right now. So the guy like walks out of my view for a minute. I look at the worker and I'm like, are you okay? Like, is he crazy? That's what I did. I went, are you okay? Is he crazy? And the guy went, that's what he did. So I was like, okay, I guess it's fine. I'm looking for the coolers, can't find them. I noticed they're another section, so I walk there and I pick up one raspberry White Claw.
Ooh, okay? Wild night.
Just one. I walk up to the counter with my wallet, with my ID. And the guy, he was like, I need to see your ID. I'm like, okay. I show him my ID. And the guy was like, oh, no, you put that on my bill. Because he was like ahead of me and he's like, oh, you go first. Whatever. And I was like, oh, are you sure? Like, are you sure? Thank you. And he's like, yeah, no, put it on my bill. And I'm like, okay. So then he's like, actually, no, go get some more. And I was like, are you sure? And he's like, yeah, no, go get a couple more. Like, you know, get some for your friends too. I don't care. I'm like, okay. I just pick up one more. And he's like, no, get like 4 or 5. And I'm like, okay. So I get 2 raspberry White Claws. And then he's like yelling at me from the counter. He's like, get more. And so I pick up one more, and he's like, there you go, you have your 4. And I'm like, yeah, okay, thank you. And I only had 3 in my hand. So I walk up, he's like, you only have 3, no, get another one. I'm like, okay. So I go pick up a Twisted Tea, and at this moment, I'm getting a little bit stressed out. And I pick up a Twisted Tea, and he was like, no, you gotta get this one. And he points me to the one with more alcohol in it, like the 7% instead of the 5. And I was like, okay, thank you, it's very nice, like, thank you for, you know, that's nice, you don't have to do that. Then, okay, whatever, he pays for my stuff, I'm leaving. The guy at the counter was like, oh, we're closed, which shocked me because it was like 12 minutes past at this point. And I was like, oh, like, I'm sorry, I didn't know you guys were closed. So I leave. And I'm like, this is a good interaction at this point. This is fine. The guy was being kind of funny, like, it's a good interaction, whatever. I go up to my car. The old guy follows me to my car. There is nobody else in this parking lot except for me, okay? The guy at the counter was still in the store, like, closing, doing whatever he needs to do in there, okay? So he comes up to my car, and he's talking to me, and he's like, what did he even say? He was like, have you ever
speeding her up a little bit. This video is
heard
long.
of, you know, insert motel? And I'm like, oh, yeah, I know that motel. And he's like, yeah, room 8, that's my room. You need to come over. And I laugh because I think this man is kidding. I think he's kidding.
You just bought me $18 in White Claws. I need to come over. Fuck out of here, bro.
He like names some stuff in. He's like vodka and like blue curacao or something. And he's like, it gets.
So he was also getting uncomfortably close to me as he was asking me to come over, maybe 8 inches from my face. Yeah, that's pretty close. It's like, I'm not gonna do it, but that's like this far away. That's not very far away, bro. I thought he was gonna pull something out of his pocket.
So hammered, so fast, you don't even know what's going on.
Wait, he said what?
It gets you so hammered, kind of like blue curacao or something, and he's some stuff in. He's like vodka and like blue curacao or something, and he's like, it gets you so hammered, so fast, you don't even know what's going on. I'm so like laughing because I'm so shocked right now that this is happening to me. I was like, and I have my hand on the door handle to my car, like I'm ready to get in my car. I'm like holding these coolers so awkwardly. It's so cold outside. I'm like, okay. He's like, no, follow me, come on. He starts walking away, and I was like, huh. But then when he sees I'm not following him, he walks back up to me. He's like, where are you going? And I was like, oh, yeah, I'm sorry, buddy. I just gotta go home. He gets in my face. He's like, you're sorry. Where are you going? I was like, home? And he's like, where's home? And I'm like, yeah, I just live like there. And I pointed the opposite direction to where I live because I'm not stupid. And then he was like, oh, no, like, you gotta come. And then he's asking me, like, do you know anybody that lives here? Like, you gotta tell them come over. You know, you should come have a drink with me. No, I don't think that I will. But I actually got scared that he was gonna, like, pull a knife because, like, what would I do if he did? Like, I don't know you, I don't know what your plans are, I don't know. And the guy that was working the store, if it was a woman, I swear she would have gotten it, but he did not understand. Okay, I was giving him a look while he was walking out to his car or wherever he was going. Maybe, I don't know if he got in the car or not, I was not focused on that. And I was kind of looking at him as I'm laughing with this guy, I'm like, huh, oh yeah, I'm sorry, I gotta go home. Okay, and this guy, he literally like, he's like, have a good night, guys. You're gonna let me die here. So anyway, basically I was like, yeah, like, you know, I'm just gonna go home first and then I'll come. So yeah, that was actually really scary for me. I live in a very clean, nice little town. Downtown's kind of bad, but like downtown anywhere is kind of bad. I never thought I would be in that position in my life. I thought he was gonna be like, well, I just bought you drink, so you need to come over. Like, he was going to, oh my gosh, hello? He was going to do bad things to me, bro. That is so scary. I just want everyone to beware, okay? I forgot to mention that this guy was like, you are so beautiful. Like, he just kept saying that. And, like, he was, like, yelling, like, telling me to come over. But he was like, you're just so beautiful. Like, you gotta come over. Ha ha ha. And he was, like, threatening about it, too. Like, he was very scary. Please be safe, guys. I'm serious.
Well, obviously, the male loneliness epidemic is real. Jokes, obviously. No, dudes are fucking creepy. Like, don't do this. No, obviously, I don't know. Sounds like the dude's a little touched in the head. Obviously, you don't approach women like that. That's creepy and disgusting. But unfortunately, dudes do approach women like that. And if it's not at the gas station picking up 4 White Claws, it's at the bar shoving drinks down her throat and then expecting her to go home with them. Or it's dinner at a fancy restaurant and then having expectations because you paid $100 for a dinner or something. Yeah, no, this shit's absolutely real and it's disgusting. And I just thought it would be funny to you could be on the guy's side for a second. So yeah, I guess another PSA. Didn't mean to have 2 of those in this video, but you know, usually the PSAs are all watch out for creepy dudes and in turn dudes.
This is the box I found in the vent.
All right, hold on. This guy says, I found something weird in the air duct, part 2, opening the box. So we'll just skip part 1 because we're already at the good part.
It is dirty as shit. I had a hell of a time getting that thing out of there. Things got really weird, so I'm going to be posting the video of that, but I know y'all are eager to see what's in it, so we're about to open it. So as you can probably see, it is covered in wax, and I know some people said don't open it if it is, but there's a little problem.
Yeah, I don't think I would be doing that. Oh, it's already been opened.
The seal is broken. I think because it probably like heated and cooled so many times being in the vent, the wax probably just, you know, couldn't hold up. Here it goes. What?
Open off easy. Don't untie the bag, bro. You know he's going to.
A ribbon. Weird. Okay, gross. Feels like there's something in there.
No kidding.
It might just be some kind of filling. What the fuck? Don't fucking... This is the box I found in the vent.
Was it like a teddy bear eye or something?
I had a hell of a time getting that thing out of... What the fuck?
I thought it was gonna be like a tooth or something. I ain't worried about no teddy bear eye, bro.
Don't fucking...
I don't think that's a... I guess it could be a prosthetic eye. But they don't... I don't think they usually look like that on the back. I don't know. I could be wrong. Everyone in the comments is saying it's a gris bag, or I'm assuming that's pronounced probably gris bag, Gris, twice. I've never heard of that myself, but that's probably just some sect of magic I don't know about. But yeah, I certainly wouldn't have opened that. It's awfully close to a Dybbuk box, and I saw that movie. Let's check the chat. I haven't seen the chat in a while. That's why we have a Second Amendment. That's funny. Get out of the crazy. Okay, well, got a lot of chat. Well, a lot of people. What's up, Doug? Thank you for being here. Maybe he was nice. He might have been nice. Let's see. Instead of the she needed the screamer lungs out. Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, that girl. Yeah, I mean, if it was me, not to go back to that, but if it was me, I probably would have just gotten in the car a lot quicker, not stood around to see what the dude was gonna, like, you know, was he gonna? I guess he could chase you down in the car, but then you have a different problem. Just drive to a police station. But yes, that is, like Doug said, that is why we have a Second Amendment. So, you know, keep that thing on you. The thing has no leg. The thing has legs. Why do these idiots always open the box? No kidding. I mean, to be fair, I'm not gonna. If I did, I say I wouldn't open it, but then if I'm not, I'm also not gonna post a video to be like, hey guys, I found this box that's sealed with wax and seems kind of creepy, but I just want to let you know I'm not gonna open it. So I don't know. Maybe I would go give it to like, the Watcher guys or something and let them open it. Well, yeah, just leave it be. Exactly. Yeah, there's no reason. Even if the wax is broken off, even if the seal's broken, who cares? Just let it. Just bye. You know, you could. It's so easy to not do things. It's actually incredibly easy to not do things. It's much easier to not do things than it is to do things. So you're by doing the thing, you're. Never mind. Potpourri. Yeah, I don't think it's potpourri. It doesn't look like. There's usually like little leaves and twigs and stuff, right? So, but. It would have been much more preferable to be potpourri. Labubu. Yeah, it's a deconstructed labubu. That's funny. The doll's eye probably meant the all-seeing eye. Oh yeah, good thing. Send it to the Warren house. Yeah, that's smart. Yep, we're all cursed now. Nah, no curses pass through my videos. Don't worry about it. All right, Bigfoot in Washington. I'm personally not buying that, but did you guys hear about all those Bigfoot sightings all over the place? For like in Ohio and stuff, there's been all kinds of Bigfoot sightings. I don't know what's going on with that. It kind of disappeared, but it was in the news everywhere for a little while, like 2 weeks ago. But as you guys know, I believe Bigfoot is an interdimensional being. So maybe they're just phasing it. Oh, maybe they're just phasing in and out to you know, try to protect humans or something. My mother's 3-story house is the most haunted place ever. Sound back on. Oh, let's make this bigger. Bang.
A mother is alone at home, watching TV, when something pretty terrifying is caught on camera. The following video comes from Daniel Thompson, who lives happily with his mother in a 3-story house that is filled with lots of antiques and other priceless items that are fairly creepy to say the least. From expensive artifacts bought overseas, to small collectibles that can't be found anywhere else, Daniel's mom has been collecting many antiquities ever since he was a child. However, out of all the items in this house, 2 in particular scare him the most. A porcelain doll that is placed at the front entrance of the house, and a dollhouse that for some reason makes him feel extremely uneasy. The dollhouse, according to Daniel, does something very strange. Here's a video of him talking about it.
I don't know how to explain it. The only thing I can say that has happened with it is sometimes when I walk by, or like I go, the bathroom's back there, and I walk through and I hear like tapping coming from this room. It's like it's like yeah, it's like like the tapping kept happening, and I came over and I was trying to figure out like where it was coming from, but it was coming from this dollhouse, and I don't know where. And it hasn't done it since.
Maybe there's a rat living in there.
Daniel thinks that the tapping noises are coming from inside the dollhouse, which is in the room that his sister used to be in. For this reason, he's been recording it ever since with a security camera to see if the knocking continues and to hopefully find the source. But then one day, while passing by the room, this happens. It's late at night when Daniel captures this.
Guys. Do you hear that? Those are the tapping noises I was talking about.
That's not the sound you made. I thought there was a light on in the dollhouse. I was about to... Hell no. There is a very simple solution to this, because I believe that dollhouse is made of wood. It's actually a pretty cheap solution, too. Very loud.
Where is this coming from?
It's hard enough. You would think it would be moving those little miniatures.
It's like knocking at the door.
Open it. Oh, you let it in, dumbass.
Hello?
And you greeted it? Bro doesn't even know the first rules of ghost hunting. Of being haunted.
Mysteriously, the source of the tapping sounds can't be found anywhere. Even the 3 knocks that were heard on the small door are a mystery. Without a clue as to where they came from, Daniel continues to record the dollhouse. But only a day later, something happens that chills Daniel to his core. Take a look.
Now, have you never noticed like furniture being moved around in the dollhouse before? Or chairs being knocked over? Yeah, sure you wouldn't notice it being scooted, but you would notice a chair knocked over and you'd be like, that's weird. Did somebody leave that knocked over? Why would somebody
Somehow,
knock it over?
the miniature figurines move on their own as though someone or something was playing with them. As if the tapping noises weren't enough to spook Daniel, this happens. Understandably, he had no words when he saw this video. He began to think that his mom may have brought either a cursed or haunted item into their house.
Appreciate the super
Not
dope.
sure what to make of it. Daniel
Super
doesn't
chat. What
mention
do they call
or
them here?
post
Super
any more
chats, right?
footage of the
Yeah.
dollhouse. But then,
Thanks for the super chat.
2 nights
Appreciate you,
later,
Doug.
something happens that impels him to share the following footage. It's around 2:30 in the morning when this is captured.
No, what the hell's going on now? I swear I saw the doll blinking. Oh, he's staring at the doll. I thought he was doing a sleepwalking thing. I was like, what is this paranormal activity ass video, man?
The sound of knocking can be heard at the door, but strangely, the footage from outside shows no one at the entrance. Who, or even what, had been knocking at the door? Now what's even more strange about this is that the same number of knocks were made earlier in the dollhouse video. Fearing that the dollhouse might have something to do with this, Daniel places the miniature set inside his garage.
Oh, that'll
He
make it
continues to
happy.
record it, just in case the knocking continues. If it does, then he'll know for sure the knocking came from the set itself, and not from the room it was in. Fast forward to a day later, and nothing happens. The next video Daniel uploads has nothing to do with the strange
Imagine coming to
activity in
work
his
feeling all
house.
excited. Couldn't be
Instead,
me.
it's a
dead
video
to me.
of him recording his workplace. Nothing is mentioned about the previous incidents or any new activity that's been captured. It seems that whatever had been happening in his house has stopped. But then, out of nowhere, within a couple hours of posting this video, Daniel receives a message from his mom. It's a video of security footage taken from inside their living room. We can see Daniel's mom watching TV when suddenly this happens.
This is my daughter, Lady Mary Talk. Oh, everyone's going to. You, as the rest of us, are on the Riviera. But I hope you enjoy yourself.
Ugh.
I went over to America 10 years ago and found my luck, and I've been there ever since. Yeah. They call us the Hollywood Ride. But you never stop
The sound of bare feet running towards Daniel's mom can be heard on camera. Feeling very spooked, she looks around but can't find anything that could explain the running footsteps. It was at this point that both Daniel and his mom were convinced that something is haunting them. Although already convinced, it seems that it didn't stop the strange activity from continuing. Only a day later, Daniel looks over at the footage caught inside the garage and sees this. Around the same time the footsteps were caught on camera, this happened.
It's gonna be the doll head move. Ooh. Of course it's gonna be the doll head move. Oh, the eye opened. Ew, that's even that is creepier than the head moving. I will give it that. Because those eyes are supposed to be weighted. That when you lay it down, the eyes close, and you sit it up, the eyes open. Why are they moving like that, bro? Once again, there are very easy solutions to all of this. Just go get you a bonfire going. Lucky for you, you don't even need kindling, because you got plenty of stuff to start it with, you know?
Both the tapping sounds and the doll's eyes are no doubt creepy, yet some viewers believe that the doll is actually mechanical and was either malfunctioning or glitching during this time. This notion, however, is put to rest, as a video from Daniel shows that the doll is entirely hollow from inside.
Alright.
Given this proof, viewers believe that something is haunting both Daniel and his mom.
To be fair, but
whether or not that's so, I'll let you come up with your own conclusion. Is something haunting this house? Or is something else happening here? Feel free to let me know what you think.
Yeah, that's crazy. So this account that posted this is Scary Tins, T-I-N-Z videos on TikTok. Scary Tins. But I'm pretty... And maybe he's just doing a voice that sounds like the Dark Moose... Mr. Moose Man. I always forget his name. Dark Moose something. I just want to call him Dark Moose Knuckle. But I know that's not right, and I don't call him that. But this was Scary Tins videos, and he put his watermark on it, so maybe it is his video. I don't know. But yeah, go check him out, because that was a really good, well put together video. Yeah, if that guy's place isn't being haunted, it certainly seems like it. That's crazy. But you know, it's a very easy solution. You just I don't know, just burn the ashes, throw them in a lake, maybe tie a brick in the bag just to be safe. And, you know, goodbye, ghost. Hopefully. And, you know, if that doesn't work, then, I don't know, call a priest, move. All right. Yeah, let me go check out the chat. 3 knocks and you open the door. What a noob. Exactly. Ultra, I think I'm gonna call you Ultra because that makes more sense than saying Ultra. I have experienced walking one time that wasn't on video and I couldn't explain. When I was in high school, my senior year, I lived with my grandparents. My grandparents had a house. It was a single story with a finished basement. And the basement was like where the computer and big TV, and it was like the living room basically. It also had my bedroom was down there. And I was down there like 2, 3, I always say 3 in the morning. I don't know. It was the middle of the night. And I hear my grandparents' bedroom was upstairs, and I hear footsteps go from their bedroom all the way across the house to the back door. And in my head, I'm just like, oh, they had this little Pekingese dog named Macy, and I was like, oh, maybe Macy needed to go out, whatever. And about 10, 15 minutes later, I realized those footsteps never made its way back across the house. And so I went upstairs. I was like, oh, maybe my grandpa's outside having a cigarette or something. I'm gonna go, you know, sneak up on him, try to scare him or something, because I was 16 and like that. And go to the back door, and it's locked, and nobody's up. and I just went to bed because I was terrified and didn't know what to make of it. I did ask my grandpa or my grandparents the next morning while they were eating breakfast. I was like, hey, did you guys let the dog out last night? Because I was freaked out. I was like, I don't know what that was. And I was trying to get some comfort from my grandparents. Like, oh, yeah, we let the dogs out. And just in my head, just didn't hear them like walk back across or something. Nope, they didn't let the dog out. So yeah, I have heard footsteps. That's probably the worst of my ghost experiences. Yo, B-Town Fries, thank you. Or whatever, B-Town, thank you. Yo, appreciate the donation. Appreciate you for the super. It's awesome. It's crazy that you guys will watch my stuff, much less like donate money to help support me. Appreciate it. I am trying to get to a point where I'm making enough on my social media accounts to be able to at least cut back on my time that I have to work at my regular job. And so any and all views, likes, shares, donations, obviously that really helps. So thank you very much. Appreciate it. Let's see, this has got to be fake. That was kind of my thinking, Pixie Dust, was like it's all very like perfect, you know, it's almost like it's a script. But who knows, you know, it's hard to say. That's why I'm never like a super naysayer unless something's obviously fake. Obviously I'm gonna be like, it's very clearly edited, you know. But yeah, for the most part I try to be open-minded with these and open to the belief that anything is possible. Yeah, always the dolls though. Yes, it's always the tropes. That's what always makes me like, huh. But like, you know, you would think at some point when you have all this creepy crap in your house and all this weird stuff starts happening in your house, you'd be like, hey, maybe the weird stuff and the creepy stuff are kind of related. Just a thought. Why in the hell would you have mannequins in your home? Yeah, for real. I would never in my life put a mannequin in my home. I mean, maybe if I went into fashion or something, but I have no interest in that. And like, I just don't like, if you do clothes or fashion or something, sure, have a mannequin, but otherwise. Yeah, my bad. I like his videos. I'm not trying to disrespect him, man. The Dark Moose guy. I can't ever remember his name. What he goes by on there. Hire Jason Hawes. I don't know who's. Oh, that's the Ghost Hunters guy, right? Moon Witch, thank you. I like you watching my videos. I appreciate it. I like making the videos too. But so yeah, I am gonna start doing these live streams every Sunday. That is the plan. I'm gonna start doing creepy TikToks this way, and then I might clip out and like use some of these clips for shorts and stuff. But the reason being is that I want to start making Rational Rundown a regular thing, and my plan for now is to make it every Wednesday. So plan to be here Wednesday for a Rational Rundown video and next Sunday for another live stream, because that is the plan moving forward, at least for now. We'll see how it works. And you know, maybe you guys turn out to prefer the pre-edited and then premieres on Sundays of the creepy TikToks, and if so, then I'll switch back to that. But for right now, I think this will make it a lot easier for me to put more focus onto the Rational Rundown and be able to do better research and make better videos there. And yeah, that's kind of the plan for now, just so you know. So yeah, plan to be here Sundays and Wednesdays, 4:15. Thanks. Let's see. You're not wrong. Appreciate you. You're why I got it. Hey, that's awesome. Heck yeah. I think everybody should make content. Not to be like a Gary V light or anything, but I think everybody should make content because it's, you know, every post has the chance of going viral and changing your life. Like, it's not even, I'm not being hyperbolic, whatever. I'm not exaggerating. It literally can. It's what I'm sure you all know of Mr. Ballin, and I don't know if you know his origin story, but he had no intention, supposedly, I don't know, he might be a CIA, whatever, but he had no intention of doing content. He just read a story and thought it was cool and like broke it down and made a TikTok about it, and then he woke up the next morning and it had like a million views and he had tons of followers, and he was like, I guess I'm doing social media now. So yeah, I think everybody should do content, especially if you're like really passionate about something or just find something really interesting. Like, that's my deal with the unexplained, the macabre, the paranormal and all that kind of stuff, is I just find it super interesting because it's some of the only things that we don't really have answers to. So yeah. We're gonna do it. Actually, that's exactly kind of what I'm doing with like doing these live streams and doing Rational Rundown. Like, I love making the Rational Rundown. That's like my favorite content I've made for this channel. It's very fun for me to like research and learn about these things, and making that content, I get to kind of like be myself and also be educational, which is kind of the goal that I would like to do someday. So yeah. So hey, thank you guys for being here. I'm gonna wrap this live stream up now because like I said, we're going to see a movie later, and I'm excited to do that and go spend time in the real world and not on my computer. So hey, thank you all for being here. I think I saw we topped out at like 40 current viewers or something, and hey, that's awesome, especially because I haven't done a live stream in months at this point. So thank you guys so much genuinely for watching my content, tuning in whenever I post something, catching the lives, being in the chat. Really appreciate you. Every one of those little things you do has helped me get to this point with my YouTube channel, and will help me reach, even greater heights with YouTube, and hopefully help a lot of people. So yeah, hey, thank you, Doug, once again, and B-Town for the supers. Really appreciate you guys. Like that, obviously, that's straight up like, obviously will help, come next month when I get my pay from YouTube, like that goes straight into my pocket. So like, I really appreciate you, like genuinely. But other than that, thank you guys for being here. Thanks for tuning in. Yeah, one special shout out because somebody else left the super this week. It was Louise Dion. Hey, I don't know if you're here or in the chat or if you catch my live streams or if you're going to watch this, but thank you very much for the super that you left me this week as well. So I really appreciate it. Just wanted to make sure I didn't forget about mentioning Louise. So thank you guys. Appreciate you. Patty, of course, the OG, always in the chat. Appreciate you so much. Yeah, I'm going to wrap it up. All right. Until next time. We did it. We done it. We're doing it some more. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. I love you. So until next time, stay creepy. I gotta, end the live stream and stuff. But have a great week, guys. See you Wednesday for another episode of the Rational Rundown. Bang, bang.